Well, good afternoon, family. How's everybody? Come and vibe with us. San and Shae here on the Gospel Vibe. Let me fix the microphone. It seems to be in a backslidden condition.
You're supposed to wait till people come in.
Well, no, you start. You just go ahead and just get started. Yes. You get started so that way when people come in and they go back and they watch the beginning of it, they can catch the first thing. Oh, yeah, so the power just went out. I'm glad we're on a generator. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, the power just went out. So give it just a few seconds and gonna find out. Yep. So the generator is now on.
What is going on?
Yeah. So we're at the radio station and the power just goes out. Got to look into that one. See what happened.
Yes, boss. You need to look into it.
Well, I'm not in charge of the power just to make sure that the generator comes on. And the generator is on, it's running. So I don't know, maybe a brownout because it's so hot. It's hot.
It is so hot.
Jeez, it is hot. Like and share. Make sure you like and share.
God.
Make sure you can hear us.
So hot.
Oh, good Jesus.
I don't understand.
It is so hot right now. I mean, it is just, I just can't believe how hot it is. Darrell Hobby, I know he's getting ready to join us here in just a second. How you doing, my brother? Hopefully you're doing well. He's got a big program that is coming up soon, and so I'll let you know more details about that. And just a reminder about our radio show that we have, which is every single Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m. We'll get to that. We got all kinds of announcements. We'll go over the music and stuff like that. So anyway, before we get to the announcements and everything, this beautiful chocolate lovely lady, my wife, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm here. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I don't know why. Is it because I'm old? Anyway, I set myself up.
You do a lot.
I do do a lot. Speaking of doing a lot, yesterday we had a chance to go to Fan Day at Grambling and Louisiana Tech.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And had a chance to speak with the athletic director at Grambling, the athletic director at Louisiana Tech.
Right.
Both very nice, very great visionaries, trying to get things done for the universities, partners of ours here at the radio station. And so, so everything is what it is. Just can't complain too much. And so, that's the way it goes. Oh,
okay, sorry.
So I guess it works now. Yeah,
it's working.
Yep.
Hey, Darrell. How are you?
We'll get to some of our comments here in just a second. And so Darrell is there. Chuck, how you doing?
Hey, Chuck.
Good to see you too. I'm glad, Chuck, you came aboard because I wanted to start here. If you spend any time in North Louisiana or in Louisiana and know about high school basketball, you know of a coach. His name was Jesse Burnett. Passed away yesterday at the age of 70, if I'm not mistaken. He was 70 years old. Had a chance to work with him and do several things. He was a head boys basketball coach for the Carroll Sea Dogs, and of course left such a legacy with coaches all around the state. Someone that so many people respected. He had a lot of great one-liner jokes for you. And so, we want to make sure that we pass along our condolences out to Jesse Burnett and his family. Just a great man, great coach, great mentor to young men. And so his life is definitely going to be celebrated for all that he has done in North Louisiana and in Louisiana and the nation as well. Also, we want to just remind you that, school is starting. Grambling starts tomorrow. Monday.
I've been in school.
You've been in school for I don't know how long you've been in school.
The third week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second full week, but third week of school.
Yep. So she's back in school full time as far as in the classroom and things like that. Lincoln Parish schools where we reside, they go back to school on Friday, Thursday, one of those 2 days. And so so everything is happening. But look, we've got girls working now, and man, it's just
they're working girls.
Yeah, niece is at one place, and what
they work at jobs like Chick-fil-A and Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. Yes. Yeah, Chick-fil-A and Dairy Queen, and so they're getting their first jobs, and they were just like, man, it's a lot of work. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah, we've been there before.
Working for 115 years now.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, just been working for a long time. Absolutely. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. Chuck said, of course, we're going to get a couple of comments on here from Chuck. He said that Jesse Burnett was my parents and I neighbor when I was a child. He babysat me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that.
So
That's awesome.
Lots of stories about Jesse Burnett, who was the head coach at Carroll High School in Monroe, a pillar in that community, and did so much. And so, just again, our condolences go out to the family. Well, we got a lot to talk about today, and of course, we got a lot of music to talk about. So I don't know, where do you want to start? You want to start with announcements or music, or just
that's where you start every time.
I don't know which one to start with. So we're just going to start here at the top of the list. You can hear our show every single Sunday from 8 to 9 a.m. on the Hits 96.3 and Hits963fm.com. Yep. And you can download the app. Hits 963 FM is the app. You can also follow us on Twitter, Gospel Vibe with San and Shae. Make sure you go out there and see all of our episodes, all of our shows. We really appreciate you going out there. And hey, I want to say thank you so much to Stan Shaw, Cornelius, and their staff being nominated for 2 different awards, international awards for the Soul Rise Music Awards. And that'll be going on. Of course, July 31st was the last day of voting. And so, just want to thank them so much just for the opportunity. You can listen to all of our programming on KPAR-DB, Praise Party Radio. As a matter of fact, at 5 p.m., you'll be able to listen to the Weekend Praise Party. And then we'll have shows going on all the way until about the midnight hour. Don't forget about the big Saturday showcase in Arlington, Texas. That'll be Saturday, August the 27th, just a couple of weeks away now. Down in Arlington. It's at the Christian Lounge. You do not want to miss that great atmosphere down at the Christian Lounge, man. If you've never been before, make sure you do so because it is really, really great down there. Louisiana Soul Food Fall Festival, that'll be coming up end of the month. As a matter of fact, the last weekend. Oh my gosh, just know you're going to walk a lot so you can function, because if you don't, I'm gonna tell you, they're going to will you out of there. It is, oh my God, there's just a lot of food. State Fair Classic in Dallas, and that'll be coming up October the 1st. Cotton Bowl, new kickoff time. Actually, it's an old kickoff time, but new lately, 6 p.m. kickoff. So people will be able to go to the fair, enjoy themselves.
Exactly.
Here's a little bit of the philosophy behind that. It's not as hot at 6 p.m. as it is at 4 in the afternoon. A couple hours difference. So, yeah. So a little bit of a difference there.
Big difference.
Hey, got an announcement here. I think I told you about this. So I wanted to announce here that the Weekend Praise Party is growing. That's our weekend show. It's going to be on KDOM Radio out in California.
Yeah.
Starting in a week or two.
On the West Coast.
On the West Coast.
Yes.
Or as MC Nice says, the Blessed Coast.
That's Blessed Coast. And the Best Coast.
And the Best Coast. Yes, he does say that. Check out our good friends at the Lincoln Parish Journal. Of course, they are your news for Lincoln Parish. And of course, you can keep up around the nation what's going on in Grambling, Ruston, and beyond. All right. Praise in the Parking Lot. That'll be coming up September the 11th, 1 to 7 p.m. out in Pearland, Texas. Amber Shaw and her staff always do a great job with that. So let's look at some of the music. And of course, Neil Roberson, Bishop Neil Roberson, man, he has been around a long time. He's got a song coming out called Over and Over Again. As far as it'll be a new single, I should say. And so you want to make sure that you get that when it comes out. Sherika Lockhart, we talked to her last week. She's got something out now called Amazing God. Great song and just amazing artwork. I love what they've done with their artwork, really sharpening up everything. So I really, really appreciate her and what she's been able to do in helping us out. And then, of course, He's Good. Calandra Gant, we talked to her. She was on a little bit last week. So make sure that you get her new single that's out, He's Good. Praise and Worship and Soul Experience. So make sure that you do that. And Bishop William Murphy, Just Us. Man, look. This whole album that William Murphy has out is incredible.
Yeah.
And really talks not only about, the work that we need to do in the churches, but also the work that we need to do outside the 4 walls of the church. We need to make sure that we're socially conscious. We need to make sure all of that. And people say, well, the church's business isn't to be socially conscious, but it is. You have to know what's going on. And if you think about the history of what churches have done, they were very socially conscious in helping people not only understanding how important it was to vote, all of that.
The civil rights, the voting, all that was backed by the church.
Exactly.
So none of that couldn't, Martin Luther King was a reverend. He was a pastor. So
he was a reverend.
It's always, the church has always been in that conversation. Yes.
So please make sure that you get Just Us by William Murphy. It is a wonderful, wonderful project. I had a chance to talk to him. So bad news for me. One of the places that I love going, I can't eat right now. But my family gets it every weekend. Daylight Donuts.
I don't eat them.
Yeah, they are so.
But
yes, you do. You eat the blueberry ones.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Every blue moon.
But
because they're not. They're delicious.
Wonderful.
But I'm trying to stay.
bro. You know how hard it was when we brought the
But
dozen of donuts?
The kids love it.
Oh,
they don't last at the house.
No. Do you know how hard it was not to eat a donut this weekend?
He did.
And they were fresh.
He didn't.
Oh.
Good. Doctor's orders.
Good Lord. I can't. It's unfair sometimes when you get older like that. It just really is.
You know, it is, but
yeah. Darrell, I want to get to a couple of comments here. Darrell said, why is the church being blasted so high, but didn't the bishops blast Dr. Maddie Moss Clark as well for the Grammy performance? So let's get into that just a little bit. So yes, the Church of God in Christ did.
Yeah.
If you know a little bit about the story, you saw the movie with the Clark sisters. I think it was biopic or movie.
Mm-hmm. Biopic on Lifetime.
Lifetime. Wonderful biopic. I think one of the things that you noticed about the show or the movie was the fact that yes, the unfortunately, yes, the Church of God in Christ really did come down hard on Maddie Moss Clark for allowing the Clark sisters to be on the Grammys. As a matter of fact, they basically said they wanted to strip her position.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hurt her to record. They did.
Position. Yeah.
But you know, one of the things that's important for us is that our job is to spread the word. Mm-hmm. And you can't just do it in the four walls of your church. You have to go where the people are. I mean, right. if you go back and you look in your Bible, it talks about where Jesus went.
Yeah, he preached to the masses, not just the church.
Not just the church. And so if we're going to make a difference, we have to go where the people are. We have to understand what the needs of the people are and what they are worried about, concerned about, not just the money, but also about, you know, are we going to be able to have some of the same rights and some of the same privileges, and how do we make it in this society? How are we going to work with inflation? Are there programs for us to own our own homes? And there's so much worry right now with people, and I think it's important for us to go out and really understand what the people need, want, and how we're going to help them. So I think that's just so important that we do that. We can't just sit back in the pulpit and just do everything from the church. You got to go where the people are.
You got to go where the people are.
Yeah. So Darrell said he corrected himself. Church girl, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew what you meant.
Yeah.
They're having a time with that one. Some of the people of the church. I just feel like if it's not your preference and you believe it's wrong, skate on by it. Like, there's music has been out there
forever,
and this is not the first time something like that's ever been done. So if it doesn't appeal to you, if you believe it's wrong and all of that, just
to each his own.
But don't crucify the woman. Don't you don't know where she's going. You don't know what her walk with God is like. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
No.
So just be careful of that.
Just be careful of that.
Chuck talks about Coach Jesse Burnett, state championship victories, Delta High School of Marouge, Louisiana, the Mustangs, boys basketball team in 1985. They won the 2A state championship. They defeated Plain Dealing. Carroll High School of Monroe, Louisiana, boys basketball team in 2002. They won the 3A championship. In 2011, they defeated Abbeville. And then, of course, they defeated Farmerville. So, yeah, it's really, he's got a lot of great legacy that is going on. We got a pastor on with us, Deloyd Sanders. Church needs to stop being so judgmental. Man, can you say that for the people in the back?
Because it's not helping.
No.
Right? It's not helping. It's not bringing souls to Christ, passing judgment on everybody. I mean, nobody wants to hear that. And you can say, the world is turning, but you're not reaching them.
Mm-hmm.
And certainly by being ugly, you're not going to reach them.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing is that, we have to change our direction just a little bit. And every church is different. Every pastor knows the responsibilities that they have for their own church. And I think they need to guide their flock the way that they need to. When people say it's time for us to grow, what does that mean? And are you ready for that growth that you're asking for? Mm-hmm. Because that growth comes at a little bit of a price, because that growth means you have to bring people in. And that means you got to go out to them. And let's be honest about something. The pandemic showed us one thing. People have options and are tired of the same old thing. Mm-hmm. And so now you got a lot of people who say, I can watch 3 broadcasts in one Sunday on Facebook and not go anywhere.
And you don't have to feel the judgment. You don't have to sit there in the church and be crucified when Jesus already died on the cross for us. You don't have to, it's easier to get what you need. So the church needs to bring the people back, and that's not saying let down your standards.
No, not at all.
But don't crucify people as soon as they walk in the door.
Yeah. Let them come as they are. And I think that's
coming as they are doesn't mean they walk in, it's, I don't know. People are weird.
Yeah. He said it was the disciples Jesus had to correct when they saw folk doing things but wasn't with them. Jesus said, leave them alone.
Right.
And he
was like, he who was without sin cast the first stone. They about to stone this poor woman to death because she didn't sin. Yeah. But we all standing up there full of sin.
We've all sinned. We absolutely have. And I think that's just, again, it goes back to one of the things that we want to do is we want to encourage people. We want to make sure that people in this day and age know that there's hope and encouragement because there's so many things that are negative. There's so many things that are that there are problems right now. So, we just got to be encouraging. And I think that's just really important. Chuck Hunt says the reason why the pews are vacant, people are not going to sit there and hear judgmental messages in the pulpits.
Judgmental messages from people that are just as deep, waist deep in sin as they are. Like these people are seeing you live the same way they live, and then you crucify them in the pulpit. It's hard. That's a hard thing to sit there and
Yeah. Sandra Busby comes on. Great artist.
Hey,
how you
Sandra.
doing? Good afternoon. How are you? She's got some great music as well. Very talented artist. Make sure that you download her music as well. Just extremely talented. And we are always happy to see great artists on this show,
Absolutely.
Man. All of our artists who join us, man, we are so grateful and so thankful that you stop by and listen to two kids from Wisconsin just talk a little bit about Jesus and gospel music and clown a little bit. And life. Speaking of life, all right. So now we want to just do something a little different right now.
Lord.
All right.
What are you doing?
Okay. So this week I was online. And, I haven't been on social media much this week, but I was on long enough to see something, and I got to try this. Anybody seen this stuff? Flock.
What is that?
Flock are these chicken chips.
Oh my God.
They say it's keto friendly. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Is it flavor friendly though?
So I've seen so many reviews about this stuff, and people say it is incredible. If back in the day you just went to Tasties and got a bag of chicken skin before they closed for a quarter.
Exactly.
So now they got it commercialized now where you buy some of these bags, and I think there's 8, 12, 16 bags, and it cost you about $20-some. There was a quarter at Tasties.
They were. And it was yummy.
Oh, you just got a bag of chicken skins. It had grease on it, maybe a roll or something. And that was your snack for the night. Have you seen this before? Has anybody seen this? It's called Flock. Again, they are chicken skin chips. They're chicken chips sold commercially. Wow. They got 3 different flavors.
Just taking our secrets, boy. Just profiting off of.
I mean, look, it's
you're doing that for years.
Anybody seen this stuff? Yeah, I mean, and if you've had it, please let me know. Let's see. I want to see who's if anybody has seen this yet. Sandra said, "Thank you so much." Absolutely, we thank you. Sandra said she's never seen it before.
No.
I mean, this is the first time I've seen this week. And it's just, I'm like, I have to get this. I have to find this out. We have to try this.
I don't think the doctor would like that.
Don't say anything. How you got to say
Dr. George would like that.
But they're keto friendly.
What does that mean?
Keto friendly should mean that they are right. You know what I'm saying? They don't have as much fat.
Chicken and fry that myself in the air fryer. I bet you they'd be just as good. Those some Tony's on that bad boy.
Oh Lord! Now wait a minute. Now, ooh. Chuck said it's the first time that he's seen this too. Anybody seen this stuff?
Yeah. I've never seen that. That was the first time he's seen that as well.
If you've seen this stuff or you've had it before, please let us know. Flock. And they sent me a message, as a matter of fact, and we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. We have to. And because
I'll try it.
Yes. Chicken skin chips.
I just know we've been eating chicken skin chips.
We've been doing that. Now look, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Flock chicken chips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Deloitte says, "What the flock is this?"
see what you did there.
Nice, Pastor.
I see what you did there.
You know, I just saw him this week. I wanted to bring it to the people's attention.
I've never heard of flock.
Yes.
Anybody that's jumping on, have you ever seen flock?
Flock chicken strips.
Chicken chips. Baby.
Chicken chips.
They are chicken chips. What the flock is this?
Yes. And I'm telling you, when I saw this, I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you just a little bit about this. All right. So of course it's on Facebook. You can check it out there.
You guys look it up.
It is truly, I mean, I'm not lying to you.
Thing.
It's a real thing.
This is really a thing.
So flock chicken or skin chips, just to give you a little bit about what this says. But basically it is keto friendly. They've got 3 different kinds.
Buffalo.
I think they got buffalo.
Oh, okay, man. Buffalo, we might be in.
Let me see. I'm trying to look at all of the different flavors that they do have, but yeah, I think buffalo is one of them. But all of them, like I said, are keto friendly. They're chicken chips. They're like 16 in them. You get it for like $20 some. You see people all over trying this stuff on Facebook. I'm not kidding you. It was in the Men's Journal, and that's where I found out about this. They said it's a nutritional snack. I'm not kidding you. 5 nutrition snacks for all day energy. They say it gives you a lot of energy there. And they're one of the top 5 things in men's nutrition. When it was low carb, it says it's great for watching carbs, 170 calories. The bag has 12 grams of protein, no sugar. They're made from chicken skins, and a portion of proceeds go to hunger nonprofit Hyper International.
Yo, www.flockfoods.com.
I'm telling you.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Okay. Yeah.
It is.
So, hey, Sherry. What are those? Those are flock chips. They're chicken skin chips.
Yes. Yeah.
Now you know what happened to the chicken that crossed the road. He got run over and turned into flock chips.
That's exactly right.
That's what happened to the chicken when he was trying to cross the road. I have never seen that, but it seems I'm looking at the website. Just so y'all know, I like pulled that bad boy up, and it seems nutritional. I don't know.
It says it's very nutritious. It's got plenty of protein.
I'm gonna try the flock chips.
Yeah, I mean we gotta try it.
Chips. I'm gonna order them on Amazon because they're available on Amazon. So if you're a Prime member, get you some flock chips.
Get you some flock chips.
Tell us what's up. We might be on to a new thing.
We might be on to something here. I just, look.
The flock chips.
When I saw this, I kid you not, I was just like, you got to be kidding me.
And those of us that are ketoing, I'm not. But is it black owned? That is a great question.
Great question.
I don't know. We can look into that.
We will definitely. I mean,
look into that.
But yeah, those are the chips, and I wanted to make sure that you saw them because I didn't want anybody to think that I was crazy.
True.
It's true.
Flock chicken chips.
That's right. Flock chicken chips. That's exactly what they are. Yeah.
Our original flavored chicken chips are made with simple ingredients: 100% real premium chicken skin and salt.
Preach. Come on now.
With the crispy and crunchy texture of potato chips without the carbs and the protein of jerky, this is the ultimate guilt-free, keto-friendly, low-carb, and high-protein snack. I mean, for a workout person like me that never seems to be able to get the right kind of snacks, I feel like I might be all right.
I'm trying to tell you. That's Jamila who said what are those? Those are flock chips.
And then it says, try them risk-free, 100% happiness guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, how can you?
Somebody say, yeah, I don't know about that.
we gonna try these.
He said, I will start when I start spitting feathers. You would know what we got. Love you too,
I mean, look. Look, let's just be honest. Chicken has to be from God. I don't know nobody in the world that's got problems with chicken.
I mean,
do you know anybody, any culture that's got a problem with chicken?
Everybody eats chicken.
I mean,
everybody,
everywhere. I mean,
all races, all
all colors, creeds,
all nationalities, all ethnicities.
And now they have
somebody eats some form of chicken.
Yes.
So now we got chicken chips.
So now we got a chip to bring the world together.
It's just one more thing to bring us
together.
Chicken we are chips. The world. We are the children.
Yes.
Chicken chips.
I mean, just it has to be from God. It does.
It's 180 calories per bag. So, you only want to snack on one.
I'm gonna put it up here again. So y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Chips. I'm gonna try it.
Give the email address, not the email, but the website again.
www.flockchips.com.
As a matter of fact,
sorry, Flock Foods.
Flock Foods. Mm-hmm. We are gonna tag the Flock people.
Yeah, we're gonna tag them,
and we're gonna let them know.
Maybe I'd like to. Hey, maybe we'll try them on.
We're gonna try them on. Yep.
On live.
Yep.
Get us a pack of Flock chips and we'll try them out for you.
We are gonna send this to Flock Foods.
I'm gonna order them on Amazon like right now.
I'm trying to tell you. We are going to share this with Flock Foods and to make sure that they know what we got going on here. We're gonna share it. But not in a chip.
Nah, I said I was gonna stop, but y'all baiting me back in. I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, like you got to. Come on.
Tell me that y'all not curious.
Come on, you got to be. Come on now.
I can already see it in my head. You get a bag of Flock chips, you put it in a little bowl, and you put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds.
Sauce?
With some
from McDonald's buffalo sauce because they got the best. They got the high key. That buffalo sauce is the bomb. So go get you some McDonald's buffalo sauce and some Flock chips.
Flock and dip night in Louisiana on the next show. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Or order things on eBay. Okay. And I'm sure that they got Flock chips on eBay.
Yeah, they do.
They got it on Amazon though. It's like the whole link is here.
Yeah. Nolan Davis, our good friend from Houston, Texas. What's going on, man?
Nolan.
How you doing, Nolan? Nolan, Flock chips. Bro, have you ever seen this before? Chicken skin chips.
I think I really feel like we have discovered something that could revolutionize the world.
I mean, we knew about it in the hood because, when your great grandmama cooked or your grandmama cooked and you had chicken, you got the chicken.
But see, that was full of grease.
It was full of grease.
Here, it's supposed to be
keto friendly.
Keto friendly.
He
said no, sir.
Deloitte said now they have chips that will lay eggs.
I'm just saying, 2 for the price of 1. I'm
just saying. I'm telling you, chicken is from God. I'm trying to tell you, it brings the world together.
We are the world. This is a culture that we can share. This is a thing that we can share as the world.
Yes.
Everybody can bond over chicken chips.
Yes.
And buffaloes or barbecue sauce.
Or barbecue.
For those that like barbecue, do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes. He says, y'all know what really happened. I can't wait to see this.
What happened? What happened?
My boy, Marquise Murphy.
Hey, Marquise.
What's going on, man?
Classmate,
him and his beautiful wife Jennifer. They live in Kansas.
Both of them. They're like us.
Yes.
High school sweethearts.
And yes, indeed. And but they were in Beloit not too long ago. They had Tilly's Pizza and took a picture by Aldridge Junior High School.
I'm so jealous.
Yes, indeed, man. In the house, bro. Good to see you. We go back like G.I. Joe, man. For real. We've known each other literally since elementary school.
Chicken chips. They have chicken chips.
Chicken chips.
It's called Flock.
Flock chicken chips.
What happened, Deloitte? You haven't told us what happened yet.
Yeah, you haven't said what happened. Y'all just said y'all know what really happened.
I want to know what happened.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Somebody was in the boardroom.
Yes.
And they said, you know what? These chicken chips are really good.
No. Let's just say there was a brother in the boardroom, and it was like, hey. They was crunching on chicken skins, and Bob might have been like, "What was that? What is that you eating, Leroy?" And Leroy was like, "I'm eating chicken skins, but they're kind of crunchy like a chip." And there you go, Flock Chips was born right there in the boardroom.
He said somebody burned the chicken and threw the extra salt on the skin and said, "Oh, Flock, I messed up." Oh, we're gonna start to get a whole lot of this now.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Bob and Leroy.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Yeah, absolutely. Then Bob said, "That's a good name."
And there you go. Now we have flock chips.
So I had to bring the picture there because I didn't want y'all to think that I was crazy, delusional.
No.
Y'all thought Sam was losing his mind. He's seeing things. I had to make sure that you saw it for yourself.
There
flock
it is.
chicken
there
chips.
It is. And I'm going to order me some. And I will be trying these flock chips.
We're going to try them online next Sunday. You want to do that next Sunday?
As soon as they come in.
Yep. Next Sunday, we're gonna try them right here online. I don't know. We may sneak some early. I don't know. But right here, we're going to have some. So we're going to show them to you.
Might just jump online in the middle of the week. Okay, y'all, we got these flock chips.
We might do that.
But I'm going to have me some buffalo sauce from McDonald's because they buffalo sauce is the bomb.
Yeah.
So
now that's a good segue. Great segue. Because the next thing that we're going to talk about is branding that that you don't even need to know the name.
No.
And one of the brands that we talk about is McDonald's.
Yeah. You know what
you just know what it is. And you just talked about their buffalo sauce.
Yeah, it's the bomb.
It's from God.
It's really good.
Absolutely, it's good. So just what are some of the logos that you know and you trust? You don't even need to know the name.
But now we know Flock.
And now you got Pepsi.
That's Pepsi.
Did you need to know that was a Pepsi? That was Pepsi. You just knew it by the logo, right? And now we have
Flock. See, whenever you see that chicken
right there,
that's this is Flock chips.
I
can't wait to get some. I am so stoked right now.
So now, and here's the reason why we're talking about what are some of the logos that you trust? What are some of the brands that you trust that you just like, hey, I swear by it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether it's McDonald's or Pepsi or whatever it is, what is it that you just swear by? That you just know I'm gonna get that because I've been getting this for 216 years, and that's what I'm just gonna stick with.
That's what I like.
Like for instance, Brock candy. What is that? Do you swear by that?
Brock candy is.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Deloitte says the next bag of chips will be next to a pulpit.
You got that right.
Trying to tell you.
Next to that glass with the beads of water on it.
You got the water and the orange juice on this side.
And the flock chips.
And the flock chips on the other side. House needs some protein. Get that flock next to it. I'm telling you. It's from God. I'm just trying to tell you.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So.
Buffalo. Chuck said buffalo sauce from McDonald's, bro. I'm just trying
so
to tell you.
good.
It's got the right.
It's that right there.
Wait a minute. Where's it at? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah. Right there. You feel it. It's just.
It hits you right there.
Oh,
right there.
It just
right
hits you in your spirit.
Like,
woo! Yeah. It give you a spirit.
Nike, the swoop. We all know that.
We all know that. We don't even have to worry about it.
Right. You don't have to see the name.
You don't have to see the name.
Yes.
So now what are some other logos that you know and you trust? You know what I'm saying? And we know why you trust them because they've been out there for a long time. Their brands have been proven. They've been clutch all the time. Everybody has personal preferences, but look, I got one here like this, A&W. Now, when you see that little logo and stuff like this, I don't know if I'm too old for this, but a lot of people know that logo.
I know A&W's logo.
Everybody knows A&W's logo. I'm just trying to tell you.
And this, well, if you hold on, keep going.
Okay,
I'll show you.
So
y'all know this logo.
So Deloitte says I'm going to introduce this next communion. So instead of the little crackers, chicken chips. That's what I'm talking about. So for this is for the body. Oh, what is the new crackers?
We know this.
Apple.
Y'all see that? We know that. When we see that, we don't have to, nobody needs to tell us.
It's Apple.
We know that logo.
Don't even need the name of it, right?
No, we know it when we see it.
And we talked about Nike. Absolutely. So what's that logo that you trust? Come on in, like and share this. What's the logo that you know and you trust? And we're going to get to a point here. So what is that logo? What is just something that you just like? Coke.
We are working to a message.
We working to a message. We working up past. I'm working on working up to it. I'm working
from the Lord.
No, sir. I'm going to say this for me.
My
Oh man,
I cannot deal with you, Deloitte.
I'm trying to tell you.
Frosted Flakes, the Tony, branding is very
branding
important.
is very important because
very important.
Once you know about your branding, now all of a sudden it becomes a household name.
Yes.
You know what's a household name? And I wore this for a reason. You see this right here?
The G.
The Grambling, that Grambling G, that black and gold.
You see that?
I wore this for a reason because it's branding, right?
The G.
People know when you see that G and that black and gold, people's like, oh, that's Grambling.
Z, especially if you're Graham fam, you already know. You from the G? You Graham fam?
Yes.
Graham fam? What's up, Graham?
One of my friends said there was a guy in somewhere down in the islands or whatever the case is, and they spotted each other, and it was because he had a Grambling shirt on. And they were like on the beach. Graham fam.
Yeah.
In the islands.
He said, I'm done. I'm done. Don't bring me back because I still have a lot. Deloitte.
You keep on.
We know, Pastor.
As for me and my flock, love it.
Yeah.
Tigers.
Graham fam, baby. We already know.
So
when it's black and gold and it's a G, that is Graham fam, baby.
Chuck said A&W used to have an eatery across from the street from the ULM in the 80s, which sold hamburgers.
They didn't. They have one here
in Ruston. That's right. It was right there, right off the service road, right over there by.
They were pretty popular.
Oh yeah, I loved A&W.
Yeah,
it was really, really good. So, what's the brand that you trust? What is some of that brand that you just like? I'm gonna get this. I know y'all may like this over here, especially when you got kids in the store with you, and they like the new thing, but you're like, I'm not doing that. Right. I'm gonna give you a good example. Do y'all remember the new Coke battle?
Ooh,
when the old Coke decided to do new Coke, and there was an all-out.
They changed the classic recipe, and you could tell.
Man, my Aunt Van, God rest her soul, she wrote letters to Coca-Cola because wasn't no email. She wrote letters saying how horrible it was.
Like, why would you do that?
Because people trusted Coke.
Coke, yeah. Absolutely.
And they changed that formula. And I thought she was going to lose her. I'm not buying Coke anymore. It's just terrible. She hated it.
It was nasty, though.
Yeah, she hated it. It's just too sweet. It's just, can't stand it.
It was not good.
She hated it.
But they changed it back to classic Coke.
They sure did.
And rebranded the whole thing.
Yeah.
Classic Coke, like it was something new. But we bought it, didn't we?
We sure did.
Because it was back to what we knew, what we wanted.
Absolutely. Marquis says
we knew.
Kraft cheese, not the face stuff. So are you saying Kraft cheese and macaroni? Or just Kraft cheese?
No, Kraft cheese. Well, I mean, Kraft macaroni and cheese.
No, Kraft cheese and macaroni.
Oh, excuse me.
That's what they really call it.
Kraft cheese.
Yeah.
And macaroni.
You got one. Bring that over there. You got one. Oreos.
No, we see that. No, we don't want fakios.
Fakios.
We want Oreos.
And people get acting crazy when they say, where the Oreos? And you know how someone say, oh, they right over there. Those are fakios. They ain't real. I mean, seriously, if I'm lying, just let me know. I'll wait.
Yes.
I'm just telling you.
Check that. I remember the Coke controversy of it. It was a real controversy.
It was real. It was so real.
And Vicky said, we have to be very careful not to overuse the red. I agree, because that's what identifies the G. It's okay
Love that G.
Kick the red in every once in a while, but when it comes to this G, it should be black and gold.
And you said red is the accent.
Yes.
Not the dominant color.
Not the dominant color. Black and gold, baby.
I love the black and gold.
Love my black and gold. I am Graham fam until I rise up out of here.
And I know it's other people from other schools looking at this show and the program. I get it. I understand it. But as far as for me and my house, it's just we just love Graham fam. We ain't talking about your school. We just love.
No, love yours.
We love y'all.
We Graham fam. Don't be asking us the way y'all stuff.
I'm gonna get into that in just a minute. But
be trying to put your brand on.
Well, for a fee.
A nominal fee. Huh?
For a nominal fee for advertising, we may do that.
Yeah. She said no more than that, 1/4 in any design. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
It's Graham fam. It's classic black and gold. I love when the G-men wear their classic black and gold helmets.
It's wonderful.
That G on the side. Love it.
George Stubbs has Graham looking right. He's the equipment manager. Chuck Hunt said, I love Oreo double stuff. Man, you better talk about it. I'm a double stuff dude.
It's too much.
I'm a double stuff dude.
Too much.
I'm a double stuff dude. Marquise, man, thanks for dropping by, man. We appreciate it.
Love you too. Tell Jenny we say hey and the kids.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you later, my brother.
Bye.
5th grade. I think that's how long we've known each other.
I've known them probably since about 8th grade or so. Yeah. But yeah.
We go back to Merrill Elementary. That's how long ago. That's a long time ago.
Yes, it is.
Vicky said, old gold, not yellow.
Not yellow. It's this gold.
Yeah, it's this gold. It's a little deeper right there. There you go.
That deeper.
McNeese and the University of Wyoming had a controversy about the Cowboys logo. They did.
Well, there was a controversy about the G. That G.
Well, see that
it's used by what? 3
Green
teams?
Bay, Green Bay, the University of Georgia, and Grambling.
But each Green Bay is yellow, no, gold and green, green and gold, right?
Green and gold.
And Georgia's red and black.
Yeah, they're not real, but
then there's black and gold.
There's only 2 G's that I recognize, by the way. This one and the green and gold.
But they had the G first. Right?
Green Bay did.
Green Bay did, and Green Bay let the 2 colleges use their G.
Well, they really let Grambling use it.
Georgia jumped on board. That what happened.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's a record,
bro. Pastor, how you gonna sin like that on the live?
And he's married to a Cowboys fan, but he is my fellow 49ers fan.
I can't really say anything about the 49ers.
The gold part, right?
Yeah, they got the gold part right. I can't say anything about the 49ers because Green Bay just lost to them in the preseason. We lost in the postseason, regular season, preseason.
We own you.
Yeah.
We own Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's ours.
The Green Bay G is used by more than 50 schools. That's right.
Yeah.
You've got high schools and it's mainly high schools. A lot of high schools use that all over the country.
Only 2 colleges that I know of, but
I know 2 for sure.
There may be more, but yeah.
Yeah, I know 2 for sure. And I know at one point in time, it used to be Grambling Lab. They used that at one point in time, but
it's the red and gold, baby.
Vicky Jackson said, "Yeah, my high school used it." Absolutely, and it's the red and gold. Is it really?
San Francisco.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh Lord, we got one of those.
Chuck is a Cowboys fan.
We live with.
God bless you. Fan. God keep you. We are praying for you. We're praying with you.
We live with a Cowboys fan, and during football season, she is insufferable.
Man. So here's a question: when are they announcing that you've been officially eliminated from the playoffs?
Y'all might as well go ahead and get that over with.
Yeah, I think they're coming up with the graphic already.
Don't wait till the first round and embarrass yourself.
Oh, first round, mid-season.
Just go ahead and. Well, they went first round last year. You know how I know? Because the 49ers beat them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They really did. They really did. But yeah.
Y'all went second round.
No, let's not even talk about it anyway. And you think about the G, the logo, the Cowboy star. I mean, how that's one of the most recognizable sports logos in the world.
Yes.
It's worth when Jerry Jones took that team over, it wasn't worth nearly the amount of money that it is now.
It's worth
it's incredible.
Lot. Yeah.
So I mean, even that they don't have the success that they're looking for right now, it's still one of the most recognizable organizations in the entire world when it comes to sports. And they have a fan base to prove that. And so we're talking a lot today about the recognizable logos. We talked about the McDonald's logo. We talked about the Pepsi's logo, right? And, there's a reason why we are talking about those logos, right? The reason we're talking, before we do that, I want to get to these comments because the Lord being funny again here. Chuck Hunt says, I don't lose sleep anymore. Sleep approaching 47 years old.
I heard that.
Then
we've made 47, Chuck. We understand.
Yeah, the Cowboy fans is the proud sponsors of Flock Chips.
Hey,
Yeah. But what happened to the tiger? I suggest the G and the tiger be merged. And it depends on who you ask about that. Some people just say, I just like the traditional G. And some people say, why not the tiger? But I just really think
I could do with both.
I'm a G preference.
I like the G.
Yeah. I'm a G preference.
I have lots of t-shirts with just the G on it. So I like that.
But I want to talk about the logos and why we're talking about that. All of those logos that we talked about, Nike and McDonald's and Pepsi, those are all logos that we trust because over the years, it's been proven that they've just been clutch.
Well, they've been consistent.
They
have never changed. They have been consistent. We can look at it and count on it being what it is.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Right. And the only time that they really changed, right. The only time that they changed was because they wanted to keep up with the times and give the public more of what they desired.
But when they saw that certain things didn't work,
they said, you know what?
Okay,
they don't want this.
Let's take it back. Yeah.
Clear Pepsi.
The dishwashing liquid. That's what it was. It was terrible.
We're going to try it. Let's see if this is something that the people want. The people said no. They said, you know what? Let's not worry about that anymore. McDonald's. They had, what did they have? The McBLT, McDLT?
Yeah, nobody wanted
the hot and the cold on one side or the other?
Nobody wanted that.
No. We're good. No. So they said, our people don't really want this. So let's not do that. Let's take that back.
They don't want this.
So here's why we talked about this. In the church is the same way. As you're presenting your product, if you want people to trust your brand,
you have to show them
that you're willing to change and say, hey, this is what you said you wanted. Okay, well, this is not working. So we have to try something else, right. Church.
You have to be consistent in saying all these companies want to meet the needs of the customer. You want to meet the needs of the saints, of the people you're trying to pull in, of the people? Or do we want to judge them for not being what you think that they should be?
Right. So it's really about, we have to make sure that as these businesses have been successful and they have been consistent over the years, they've tried things that haven't worked and then they've come back and they've been able to do that. So what is it that so as the church, we want to make sure that we are adjusting to our what? Our customers, right. Which is the saints of God.
Well, or the sinners, mm-hmm. right? Because that's who you're trying to pull in, the people in the world that don't know God. You want to pull them in so that they can get to know God. But you have to give them a reason to trust you, trust your brand, trust your church. And
trust your brand.
When you go to church and you get consistently hurt and all of that, well, you don't want to stay with anybody that's going to hurt you.
So
you leave.
So our job is to just, how do we make sure that we are being that consistent brand that can help the people of God?
Yeah.
How can we do that? And, there are some things that the church tries and just say, hey, you know what? This is not going to work. We have to try something else, people.
Yes.
But the one thing that they do is they listen to their customers. It's called customer service. It's the same thing. It's service to our congregations, right. Service to the people of God. And the more that we do that and we start learning what that consistency means and what that means in this day and age, not 30 years ago, but in this day and age, what that means.
Yeah, we can't go by the children of Israel because we don't live in their times, and mm-hmm. we can take examples from some of the things that they did or learned or whatever, but we have to apply it to how we live now.
How we live now. Yeah. And so that's why these companies have remained successful. That
they've been consistent the whole time.
They've been consistent.
Whether you like the G, and she's right, the official mascot of Gremlin is the tiger. Mm-hmm. But whether you're a G person or a tiger person, I mean, they've consistently used both. And when we see that G, we know that that's Graham.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, Chuck did say, you're right, the value of the Cowboys went up when Jerry Jones took over the ownership
because he gave the people what they wanted.
So watch this. Sometimes when pastors take over the churches, the value goes up because they realize here's what the people need now.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? And so he identifies what the people need. They may need to delve into the Beatitudes, as Matthew chapter 5. They may need more of the Old Testament. Whatever the case is, they know the people and what they need. Hey, we need to be more on social media to reach more people. We may need to be on TikTok to reach more of the young folks.
Right.
They understand how to get to the needs of people and how the services remain consistent.
Or we may need to offer more than one type of service. If you look more traditional, offer a traditional service for those that love the traditional stuff. If you're more, you don't want to like some contemporary, want to be a little looser, more down to earth, offer a service like that so that those people can come in and get the same word. Reach them where they are. Meet them where they are, and it's okay. It is okay.
It is okay. So that's why I wanted to bring up the logos today, because I wanted to show you that as these businesses they've gone through turmoil. Every last one of them went through turmoil. Mm-hmm. Every last one. Pepsi has never been able to catch Coke. McDonald's went through terrible turmoil. All right. Coke went through turmoil, but their brands lasted because they knew, okay, this doesn't work. We have to change. And we had a PR disaster with the new Coke, a PR disaster with the clear Pepsi.
And what they learned is, the foundation should remain the same. You can branch all kinds of stuff off of that, but that foundation, what you were founded on, should remain the same.
It should remain the same.
It should remain consistent.
That's right. And so, how are we reaching our customers and customer service, which is a whole nother conversation, I might add, with customer service.
I hear this all the time. People don't want God, and that's just not true. Mm-hmm. People want God, they just don't want you. That's all. They want God, they don't want your foolishness. They don't want your judgment. They don't want your harsh words. They don't want your evil looks, your criticism. They don't want that.
Yeah.
So,
And look,
but
sometimes
they don't want the truth. Sometimes it's not the truth that you're telling. Sometimes you're just being mean.
So the key is that we have to learn how to be encouraging. We have to have an encouraging message. We have to be the voices of hope. And when we are doing that, I think we're really serving our people a lot differently.
Exactly.
So we gotta be a voice of hope. So that's why we brought the logos out today, and that's why I wanted to just kind of get to that lesson, and so we can be voices of hope. And I think that's just so important. You're not always going to get the truth. Sometimes hurts.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just what it is. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it needs to be broadcast out to everybody.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the truth hurts, but it's how you do it that I think makes the difference. If you do it in love and you're trying to help somebody, it may hurt, but they'll respect you because you tried to do it in love, not being malicious. Okay. So we just talked about the service to the people and customer service. So this is the first time we've ever experienced this week. We went to a restaurant.
I wish more people were on because this is a very funny story.
So we go to the restaurant, it's a drive-through restaurant. We're not going to say what restaurant it is and anything like that. But we get to the restaurant and we make our order. That in itself was a challenge. So we get done making the order. And, as I was making the order, is anything else? Do you want anything else? I wasn't done, so.
Oh, I don't even know why we went there.
But, so we pulled up, and as we
already knew this brand is known.
Oh, yeah.
For that kind of service.
Yeah. Absolutely. So when you get done, when we made the order, the person said, okay, please pull up in between the two yellow poles and wait for me to wave you up to get your food.
Yes.
Now, I have been to many restaurants that have had drive-thrus.
I've never been told to pull up between two yellow poles and wait for me to wave you forward.
Wave you forward to get your food.
To get your food. I've never been told that.
Never have I been told that before.
That was new.
I have never in my life been told that. That was very, very
sure
different.
Enough, about 5 minutes later, our arm comes out the window and waving us for. I was like, wow. Then we got the food after all of that, and it wasn't good, and it was wrong.
Yeah. And so, and I'm glad you said that. Because when I got my, I said, okay, look, my food looks correct. I really should have looked at it deeper. Yeah. So I brought it back, and I don't want to say what kind of burger it was because I'll give the restaurant away.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
But anyways, it wasn't where I ordered, and so crazy me, I called and I said, my family was just there, and I ordered this, but I got this over there. And I said, instead of this, I got that. And the person on there says, oh, well, you look like that kind of a person. So we got you that burger.
We gave you that one instead because you look like that kind of a person.
I'm like,
this is what they said on the phone to him. I was like, wow, that's.
So again, wow. I was just like, I didn't even know what to say. I was just like, we just probably won't go back there for a
long time. Yeah. If ever.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over it.
At least not that particular one.
Too many more options.
Yeah.
In this town.
It was just really, really, that was the most unique, I would say, experience that we had. Pulling between those two yellow poles right there. Don't come past that far pole.
Just between the two yellow
poles and wait till I wave you in order to come get your food. Never had heard that before.
That was new. That was new. So.
Different experience altogether. Hey, we've got a few minutes left before we get out of here. Again, we want to be a blessing to you and encouraging to you, and we want to share a few things to you. First of all, don't forget about some of the music we told you about. Very, very encouraging music. Bishop Neil Roberson, over and over again. He's got a great testimony about the life that he's had and the things that he's done. Sherika Lockhart, we talked about that with Amazing God. It is a truly great ministry. Make sure you hit that up. Calandra Gant, he's good. Praise, worship, and soul experience live and unplugged. She is a card. She is really great. As a matter of fact, there's a story that Sherika and Calandra told about. They were actually classmates. Calandra was looked at as the mother of the group. And but they are really, really funny together. Really, really a funny pair. All right. Don't forget about Just Us by Bishop William Murphy. It is a great project. Make sure that you download that. It really talks about a lot of the things as it relates to some of the social issues and social responsibilities that the church does really have within the communities and things. So make sure that you do that. Told you about our show. Make sure it's 8 a.m. every Sunday on the Hits 96.3 FM. Our radio station is KPARDB, Praise Party Radio. Make sure that you tune in for that. The Louisiana Soul Food Fall Festival, that'll be coming up in just a couple of weeks. It's in Shreveport, Louisiana at Festival Plaza. So you don't want to forget that. Thanks to a couple of our great sponsors, the Lincoln Parish Journal, of course, Lincoln Parish News for Lincoln Parish residents. Also, the State Fair Classic, Grambling and Prairie View A&M. That'll be October the 1st in Dallas, Texas. And, of course, don't forget about if you need group or ACT, SAT, PSAT prep, don't forget about getting prep services here. It's very, very important.
She's very good, you all. So look her up.
Now, we do want to get to this here. Did you send it?
I put my Amazon. I sent it to you.
You did.
And I put
it come through. Okay, here it is. Yeah. So the screenshot is what I need, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I put the link in the thing already.
All right. So we're going to get that downloaded here in just a second. So teachers, as you know, need a lot.
Yes.
In the classroom. It is.
I'm in a high school classroom now, and I teach 6 preps. For those of you that know the lingo, 6 preps is 6 different classes that I have to prepare for.
That's a lot.
I teach 6 preps, 2 math classes, and the other 4 are business courses. So
is a link in that picture?
No, it's in the comments. I put the link in the comments.
Okay, so let's see, where is it?
It's in the comments.
It's in the comments. I'm sorry.
Right there. It's okay.
I'm sorry. It's in the comments on that page. I thought you meant in the comments that was on your picture. I'm sorry.
No.
All right. So let me put this down here.
There we go.
This is the was it the website here?
The Amazon wish list. Yes.
Yeah. So the Amazon wish list is something that teachers can all get involved with, and it helps them in their classrooms. And so this is an opportunity for for people to come out and help teachers who, look, a lot of the stuff they get for the classrooms, it does not come from the school. It comes out of their own pockets.
Yes.
There's a certain amount that the school does help out because of federal funding and state funding they have. But after that,
it's all on us.
It's all on the teachers.
And if we want the classroom to run efficiently, some things are just needed to help the kids thrive better in the classroom.
Yeah.
The more organized you are, the less questions they have to ask, the less supplies that they need, the more they learn. They can concentrate on what you're trying to teach them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
So make sure that you this is the wish list link. So
yes.
When you're watching this, if you can copy this down or whatever the case is, please make sure that you do that. Help this great teacher out. She's a fabulous
put my
teacher.
picture up with that. See, I took a whole picture and everything. So I'm gonna need you to put that picture up.
Yes, ma'am. The branding of it. There you go.
There I am. I was in my classroom.
Yes, and that is her official ID from Homer High School.
Yes.
So I like the split screen thing that you got going on there. So anyway, that's the teacher that you're helping, this great lady here who teaches business classes and geometry. That's the link that you see right down here that you can copy, and you can help her with her Amazon wish list. All that money goes to help with the kids in the classroom.
It's not money. It's
actually products.
And you can have it shipped directly to the school, or you can send it to my house.
Yes. Yep. So that is so important that we help out our teachers because look.
And there's lots of teachers with Amazon wish lists, and sometimes anonymous donors will go around and help people. So if you're one of those people and you just want to help a teacher, look for the list.
Yep.
There are lots of them out there.
Absolutely. So just make sure that you do
Chuck.
that. Chuck said, beautiful photo. He also said Jesse Burnett was very involved in the church over at First Baptist Church on Swayze Street as a Sunday school teacher.
And etc.
And he loved poetry. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but look, do what you can, help out. That's the wish list. Again,
here's the link. It's also in the comments.
So make sure that you go ahead and help out with products that can help out with the classroom. That would be really, really helpful. And of course, can help a lot of the kids out who don't have a lot. All right. Yes. So again, make sure that we're being encouraging and hopeful. And, when we see people, you never know what their story is.
You never know.
And so make sure that we're guilty, and, not just pastors, but also, members and, whatever position you hold in the church, make sure that we're being helpful to our people who are in the church, who help serve the church, who are looking for God. And in that way, we can point them in the right direction.
Exactly.
And we got to go outside the 4 walls. You can't just stay in the church. You got to go outside.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
Anything else I forgot?
I think you did good. And look, we're on time this week.
I know. We on time. I can't believe
we are on time this week.
So I just want to know, can I just take some of those Oreos and make them double stuffed Oreos?
No.
Make sure that you like and share our broadcast.
Hey, if you jumped on late, go back and listen. Flock chips is all I have to say. Hey, we will be trying. We're gonna pop on live one day, and we're gonna be trying flock chips. These are chicken skin chips.
Yep, it is no joke.
That I'm going to get some McDonald's buffalo sauce, and I'm dipping and trying. Mm-hmm. I'm probably gonna have Geraldine with me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So we just wanted you to know that's a real thing.
That is a thing. And it's supposed to be like keto friendly and
a lot of protein,
has nothing in it and all of that. So they said it's just chicken and salt. So I might have to add a little Tony's or something
possibly, yeah.
Because I mean,
it might need a little
the
flavor.
Nerve, but
might need a little flavor too.
Might need a little flavor. Sounds a little bland.
But we don't know because it's got three different flavors.
Sounds a little bland. A little bland. But that's a little bland. But get your favorite dipping sauce, or put you some Tony's. If Louisiana, we swear by our Tony's, or some Slap Your Mama or something Satchels on there, and put it some Lawry's if you're up north, and put it in a little bit bag.
That little bag and shake it up, yeah.
Shake it up,
yeah. Ooh.
And dip it in that buffalo or barbecue or whatever ranch or whatever it is you eat.
Ooh, ranch is horrible.
Tear it up. I'm not a ranch person, but I'm saying if that's your thing, ranch hey, I'm mad at you.
I do not like ranch. And here's the funny thing. I went and got a salad. Do you want ranch with your salad? No.
No.
Why not? I don't like ranch. You don't like ranch? I was really told it. You don't like ranch? No, I do not.
Like, lady, mind your business.
I do not like
bring
ranch.
My stuff.
I do not like ranch. I'm
Jeez.
Sorry. Please, y'all do not communicate me from the church because I do not like ranch.
Chuck said he loves ranch.
Yeah, I know Chuck likes ranch.
Lots of people love ranch, so it's a thing. Mm-hmm. I don't like ranch. It's the texture and I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. Now my sister and in-law and my niece, they love it. They love ranch. If we don't have a bottle of ranch, I'm in trouble.
But I will eat some sour cream and onion. No, I like sour cream and onion.
And you like sour cream?
Yeah. So sour cream.
Yeah.
But ranch, no.
No, just not a big ranch person. Sorry. Anyway, thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Hug somebody. Air hug if you need to.
Air hug.
Encourage somebody. Encourage. And here's the other thing. Encourage your pastors.
Yes.
Because they need encouragement. As we want God to show us some grace, and we want God to make sure that we're showing our pastors some grace and show them some love, because I would not want that, like Ossie and Deloitte and all y'all that got, I couldn't.
All y'all pastors.
Nope.
But most of all, like he told me this week, Shae, show yourself some grace.
Show yourself some grace.
I'm so hard on me. Nobody is harder on me than me. Mm-hmm. I crucify myself daily.
Just carrying a cross.
all the way, all day.
Just carrying a cross.
All day.
Yep. So
I've gotten better.
She has. But thank everybody for coming in on Sandra Busby and Vicki Jackson and just everybody. Chuck always coming on. Chuck, Darrell, just thank all of y'all for coming on. We really appreciate y'all. We couldn't do this without you guys. And always remember, we will see you next week. And remember,
one nation, one people. Peace.